So we encourage people to continue using this bridge, which is very safe. We have provided security both ends, from this end of the island and the other side of the mainland. We have adequate officers, and we will continue to do surveillance, and we will continue to do patrols within this area so that the citizens who are using the bridge are safe. We open the bridge at 4 to the public, and during that time, as we open, we have a multi-agency team that ensures the security of the citizens who are using this bridge. Currently, it's being used by about 216,000 pedestrians crossing from either side. And therefore, we want to encourage more people to use it so that we are able to attain a target of about 300,000 per day, so that we can decongest the ferries, and at the same time, we can also contain the spread of the coronavirus. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a call to the people of Mombasa, the visitors to Mombasa, to ensure that they make full use of the Liwatoni bridge. Thank you very much.
Usually, you will realize that the hours that we have scheduled for the opening and closing of the bridge is synchronized with the peak hours when people are leaving work going home, or when people are leaving home going to work, when children are leaving home going to school, and when they're coming back home. That's early in the morning between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. and in the evening between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. On the other hours when the bridge is open, the ships now can navigate into the Likoni channel, into the port and out of the port. And over the period of time we've been operating the bridge, I think the shippers have now appreciated, learned, and gotten used to the new schedules. You'll realize we no longer have situations where ships are coming closer to the bridge during the hours when the bridge is closed for pedestrian usage. When we started off initially, our intention, you need to realize this is the only, not the first, this is the only COVID response infrastructure project in the country. You may understand that government put a lot of money into trying to combat COVID when COVID struck in 2020 March. And this is one of the key projects that the government did, and the only infrastructure project which was delivered in 6 months at a cost of 1.9 billion shillings. The initial idea was to try and ease congestion at the ferry, but over time we've come to learn that the bridge has brought a lot of other health benefits. People are now able to walk a little bit more, people are able to sweat, people are able to make their bodies go through activities that expel the waste from the body and leave them much healthier. But secondly, it has enabled people not to sit here waiting for long hours, waiting for the ferry to come so that it can enable them to cross over. So once you arrive at the floating bridge, as long as the floating bridge is open for usage, you just walk across and get home, or you walk across and get to work. You don't have to sit waiting. And we have realized that over time, as we've been using the bridge, there are many people across the country who have heard that there is a floating bridge, a floating pedestrian bridge in Mombasa. When they come around, instead of coming to Liwatoni, they go to Likoni. The message we would like people to understand is that when you come to Mombasa, the bridge is at Liwatoni. We have provided a bus park, both on the northern side and the southern side. On the southern side, we are actually planning to expand the road that accesses the bus park, so that we have more vehicles coming in with ease and coming in much more safely, because we appreciate that there is also tuk-tuks and motorbikes and vehicles. So if you have a tight space for them to use, it compromises safety. But we are doing something about it on the southern side, because the road that was available is a bit narrow and we were not able to acquire at the start. But there is a plan to acquire and expand the road so that the access to the Peleleza bus park is made a lot easier. Generally, we expect that the numbers should continue increasing up to the day when the lifespan of the bridge is supposed to come to an end. And when I say lifespan, I don't mean that the materials used for building the bridge will become old. What I mean is that we have a time frame within which we had done the floating bridge to allow us to move pedestrians across safely. When that time comes, when we do the Mombasa Gate Bridge, which is a bigger project than this and which is a lot more permanent, we will have to decommission the floating bridge so that we allow the Gate Bridge to be completed and begin functioning and serving more or less the similar purposes that the floating bridge is serving today.
That ferry ndio ilikuwa imeland hapa na the other ferry nyayo ilikuwa imeland kule. Those ferries have a capacity to carry combined over 4,000 people. Katika hii banda walikuwa wafiki hao watu. So hii issue ya watu wanatoka mbio na kusimama kutoka hapa. So the sensitization part is core in the whole aspect. Safety, we need to sensitize people. On the other hand, again, priority as we have agreed, priority people after the bridge is closed is also
people. It's people.
Especially this side.
Yes, especially that side. Okay.
Yes.
Uko magari. Lakini hapa
this side,
people.
Yeah, people. That priority is very good.
People.
They need to be given that priority so that they're evacuated.
Yes.
And I know it's a span of less than 30 minutes.
Yes. And
Because by the time they are released that side, the bridge is closed.
Yes.
At 8, that's the time they're now using this side.
Yes. This should not be a life lesson.